Hey guys, we are the students of IIT Guwahati. I am Mauli, this is Vikas, this is Vamsi and this is Putti. We are working on a project called IoT. IoT means Internet of Things. Internet of Things is a thing in which any devices can be connected through internet and can be viewed or visualized through any web page or any app. Here in this project, we are working on locating a bus and checking its seat availability. Like we set a proximity sensors in the back side of the seat of a bus so that we can know that whether the person is seated on the seat or not. And we also set up a GPS in the IoT so that we can know the location of the bus and we can display it in the web app or any web page. Let's explain the circuit.
Well, I'll go with the circuit part. You can see this. There's basic. These all are like, this is a basic Arduino microcontroller, and this is the GPS module which gets the latitude and longitude position. This is basically a ping sensor, proximity sensor. This is what which transmits data to the server. IoT bolt, and then what. You can go with the demo. Actually, this is the serial monitor of the Arduino printing the latitude, longitude here. You can actually check this. The latitude it is showing as 26.190 something like that, and longitude as 91.69 something like that. And also SAT is like number of satellites currently connected to it. PREC is like precision and all those like characters, number of characters, sending, sentence and all those stuff. You can actually check that, and there you can see that we are actually in IIT Guwahati now. You can just check it like Google page. This is the latitude and longitude, actual latitude and longitude, 26.14, and this is something like 26.19, which is roughly accurate.
This is the backend server which should be run on the PHP to get the HTML values of the latitudes and the longitudes of the current location passed by this LOD sensor. And then here you can see the initial data. Then it is saying that it is connected to the LOD and it can access the serial data. And then now we will get the data of the current latitude and longitude by predefined command like get/data and then send data. You see, it will take some time because a lot is not very so fast in dealing with Wi-Fi. And then let's see. Then I gotta receive some data. Figure any data. Now you see this is the latitude of the current location and this is the longitude of the current location. And then the precision is not so good because I use the double variable and I have to use the float variable, but it is not. I didn't just use it. And it is saying that sex is 1 and the value of the longitude and the latitude. That's it. Then these values we will get this into the HTML page so that you can view it in the Google Maps.
So here's the code of HTML. So basically the code of HTML code we use to design the web page is this, and that includes JavaScript either because we need to change the variable values and store the values, right? So in this the JavaScript stores the value of latitudes and longitudes, and here, and it also shows a map for a Google Maps so that we can browse anything there. It stores the values, basically stores the values and displays in the web page. The web page looks like this. It primarily asks for username and password, and then if you go to submit it like this, it displays like this. Here we used for a demo like bus 1 and bus 2. Here is some sample map to browse. Like you can go anywhere in this map throughout the India. You can see like through connected, when you are connected to internet, you can go anywhere and you can check the locations actually. And here comes when you click on the bus 1 like this, and here comes bus 1 status. The green symbol indicates that the seat is unoccupied and red symbol indicates that it is occupied based on the proximity sensor values on JavaScript. and here comes the GPS location of that particular bus. You saw that the location of the GPS location is of Guwahati, and it's showing that Guwahati. Next, similarly, when you go click bus 2 or go scroll it, you can see the bus 2 status like this and the GPS location of bus 2. That's it. Thank you for it.